of love, happiness, gratitude, joy, and all the other positive emotions. When you feel that positive emotions, you naturally go into this coherent state. It's basically vice versa. But if I ask you, is it possible for you to be coherent 24 cross 7? We say no, not at all, right? It's not possible because we live in real world. We interact with people. We do lots and lots of hard work, and it's always natural, really a natural thing for us to feel sad sometimes, stressed sometimes because of whatever is happening. But with heart coherence, it is possible, 100% possible. We can be we can have this elevated emotions, because what happens, whenever our energy is low, usually if you have observed, even if the other person laughs, we feel little bit like he kind of insulted us, because this is basically happening because we are having low energy, we are vibrating at lower frequencies. Even though there is nothing wrong in that, we take it personally. That happens. But if you at the same time, in the same situation, if you are vibrating at higher frequencies, and if you are happy and joyful inside, even whatever the other person do, it does not matter to you. That's what is you have, even you might have heard about the sages and the saints in our history, right? It does not matter. That's what happens with heart coherence. Whenever we try to connect with our heart and brain, it's not like we have to practice this technique hours together. I usually do it 5 minutes, maybe 4 times a day, that's all. And I will tell you some of my personal experience, what has happened with the heart coherence. Maybe that will help us connect more to this subject. I have learned this subject from Paripatri. She's a wonderful pyramid master, and she's my guru in this subject. I was a stressor at my workplace, and I was going through so much of anxiety issues during that time, because I had this attitude to make everything successful. So I used to stress myself a lot. So I had lots of energy drains. Energy drains, I just give brief introduction about it. Energy drains are something which makes us lose our energy. When we sleep, we gain certain amount of energy, we know that. When we meditate, we gain more energy. All the energy that we have, we use it for various activities in our day to day life, right? So we invest our energy in those activities. I used to go to office, and I used to lose lots and lots of energy every day, and I used to get tired. I used to depend on lots and lots on coffees. Okay, so this was the situation, and I came across this heart coherence. By practicing this heart coherence, I was able to close all the energy drains. That's the first achievement that has happened. And secondly, what happened one day in my project, I've been put into a, a project where it has started a few months ago, but the client wanted a plan B for the scenarios if plan A fails. Then I am being assigned to take care of the plan B. I'm the only one. So when the activity was going on, everybody know that plan A will not work. It's just that for the formality sake that they are doing. I also know, but I didn't want the plan B to come to me because it's so stressful. Because the plan A is failing, there is so much of expectation on plan B. If it fails, then I will be in very much trouble. So I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to continue my focus on the meditation. I didn't want to take that much stress. So what I did, I was in front of the laptop, and the people were implementing the plan A. I started practicing this heart coherence technique, the connection with the heart, whatever we have tried. This is the one technique that we have practiced today, but there are so many other techniques, 5 to 6 techniques more, which come under the heart coherence. So I was practicing that, and for a couple of hours I practiced, and to my surprise, plan A is successful. And secondly, I was practicing this, feeling the positive vibrations, positive emotions of love, gratitude in my heart. To my surprise, I started receiving out of nowhere. I can clearly feel that I'm receiving the love from somewhere. Where it is, nobody is there inside the room. I was the only one, and the laptop was there, but I started receiving it. It is really a wonderful feeling when I sense that something when you receive something, because you are vibrating in that higher frequencies, you know it, you intuitively know that you are definitely receiving something. So that's the another feeling, another experience that I have got with heart coherence. And thirdly, I'm devotee of Shirdi Sai Baba. So I always, sometimes I ask Shirdi Sai Baba to come into my dreams and show his presence. I had this connect with Shirdi Sai Baba. Before my meditation, I used to do that, and he used to come sometimes. 60 to 70% of the time he used to come, and I used to feel happy waking up early in the morning. That was the routine. But after my meditation, when before I go to sleep, I try to do this heart coherence. And I ask Sai Baba to come into my dreams. To my surprise, every time I do this heart coherence, I see Patriji in my dreams. It's, I don't see it as, I don't call it as a dream. It's as if it's happening. It happened. It has happened to me personally. Is what I felt. I remember each and every detail of what happened and what I have seen. So it's a wonderful feeling again. So whenever I try to connect with my heart, I've seen Patrisa in the dreams. So that's another thing that I have experienced with heart coherence. And also, like I said, you know, definitely we work in hectic and toxic environment where our colleagues are sometimes not cooperative and they don't help us. I used to feel very bad earlier, but now I started taking things light, and started responding the same way, and I have seen changes in the behavior of my colleagues also. They have also started cooperating a little more. I don't know what has changed in my approach, but I have seen the changes in their behavior. So it's really helped me in many ways. This heart coherence and the meditation. So, I just wanted to tell you what is heart coherence and what benefits I have gained, so that we will be able to connect more to it whenever we do the heart coherence practice. Like I said, this is just a small introduction, and in maybe we'll have another session. I'm very much interested to share this wisdom with you maybe in next session. So I will end up with one scientific experiment which has been conducted, which has surprised me. So what they did is, there are four people. They took four people randomly, okay, and then they made them sit across a table. For three people, they have told the heart coherence. They have taught them, and they've asked them to practice. And the fourth person don't know at all whatever is happening, because this heart coherence, even though we did it today by clasping our hands and putting our hands on our heart, by closing our eyes, but you don't need to do that. You can, even while driving your car, when there is a traffic light, you can just do it with your open eyes. You just have to take slower and longer breaths, and you just have to connect with that past experience, with the same feeling that you try to experience in the past. You have to experience it in the present moment. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything else. So the three people, they started practicing it, because it's like they're just sitting and they practiced it. And the fourth person don't know. The three people, they put the recorders. There is a recorder, heart rate variability, which calculates heart rate variability, which can really tell if you are coherent or not. These instruments, they're available in the market now. So they put those recorders there. The three people, they started going into coherent state after some time, and out to their surprise, the fourth person, even though he's not doing heart coherence, he also shifted into that coherent state, and his machine that is attached to his wrist is also showing that that person is going into the coherent state automatically. So this means that if you are incoherent, your energy field, your energy field, when it interacts with the other person's energy field, that affects that other person, and that other person also naturally and normally shift into the coherent state. So this is the one experiment. There are so many other experiments, but this is one of the experiment which is being conducted. So this is all about heart coherence, friends. Thank you so much. Really, it's wonderful opportunity to connect with you all, and I'm really feeling very blessed today. Thank you, Mallikaji. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gayatri, for sharing your past experiences and the heart coherence technique. This is really new topic for all of us. We never heard of it, but it's a very important topic we have to know. and you explained it very well. Yeah, it's thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and yeah, and also your experiences. They are all you and all those experiences. You work towards them, and you gained all those experiences. So it's very very interesting to know what we can achieve if we put our heart towards it.
Yes, Andy.
And yeah, that's why I love your experiences. Yeah, it's fantastic to know.
Thank you
Yes,
so much, Malika garu. Thank you, Andy. Yes,
yes,
basically, I have this attitude to compare myself because since my childhood, my parents were like, that person is getting first rank, you also have to get first rank and all.
yes.
So maybe because of that attitude, it took so much of time for me. If I had accepted their experience as mine, and I felt that okay, whatever they are feeling at that moment because of that experience, if I had felt it in my heart also, maybe I had got a quicker my experiences. That's what I strongly believe.
But everybody has their own opinions,
Oh
right?
no.
We have to work on it, and then only we can overcome.
That's
That
right.
is also one experience we have to learn. Like even though whatever state we are at, we
Yeah.
can work on it and we can overcome it. Yeah. Thank you very much,
Thank
Gayatri.
thank
Yes.
you. Thank you so much.
I think we have questions.
Yeah.
Prasanna, you want to speak to Gayatri Garu? You raised your hand.
Good morning, Gayatri garu and
Good morning.
Malika. Uh, actually, I was I'm really confused because I joined the session at 5:40. When opened it, your hands were at your heart, and I thought there's a different type of meditation going on. Then I joined with my hands clap,
Okay.
but I don't know about heart current or anything. Okay, I didn't see whatever what Malika sent me because I don't watch it. But when I was doing meditation, I could travel into my heart, and it took me to my brain, and I could see the light.
Wow.
And when you are saying it, I had a goosebumps, and I'm not a person who trusts things just like that. I am very negative person. I don't trust anyone, not never. Okay, and I wrote to Malika also, whatever you are saying about comprehend, I never heard and I could feel it.
Wow.
And it first I saw my heart, like sometimes I see myself inside, I see bright light, everything. I don't know, I've got tears in my eyes. I don't know.
Such a wonderful experience you got, Prasanna garu. Wow. I'm so happy. I can really feel what you're saying. Really. I mean, I'm also like that. I don't believe things like just like that. But such a wonderful experience you got. I'm so very happy. You really were able to. I mean, that's what happened basically. Even though it's not required, it's not mandatory put your hands, because I've put it because I feel connected that way. But like you said, whenever you try to do that meditation, you were incoherent with your brain, and that's what exactly is happened. And you could feel higher elevated emotions, and that's why you got tears in your eyes. That's sometimes that happens with me. Whenever I get lots of energies, and I vibrate with positive vibrations of love and gratitude, I get tears rolling in my eyes. That I felt it. So I can really I'm really get connecting to your experience. Actually, thank you so much
I
for
think
sharing.
I think it's just like the experiment they did, no? Four people sitting, three did know about the coherent. You people were doing coherent, and I don't know, but because I'm sitting with you later students, right? So I could feel it. Maybe that could be the
uh,
reason. So I just thought to share
yes,
it.
yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Thank you so much, Andy. Wonderful experience. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
sharing.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yes. Thank you,
Hi,
Prasanna, for sharing. Yeah. Yeah, please. Is that Dheeraj? Yeah, please
uh,
go on, Dheeraj.
hi, Gayatri Garu. Thank
Hi.
you for sharing your experience and today's meditation session. I just had a couple of questions. Could you please take us through heart coherence again, how we do it? And my second question was, what's the difference between yoga nidra and astral travel?
Yes. Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. So first of all, how we do heart coherence is, like I said, you don't need to cross your legs, you don't need to clasp your hands or put your hands on your heart, or you don't need to close your eyes. It's like how you feel connected with your heart. For me personally, I try to put hands and then I close eyes. That's when I feel the connection with my heart. Okay. So the technique here is, this is two-step technique. This is the technique that we are doing here today is a called quick coherence technique. It's available in internet also, in YouTube also, we can search for it. There are other coherence techniques, like I said, which are not discussed. Maybe we can discuss it detail in later sessions. So the quick coherence technique is a two-step process. First step is to take slower and longer breaths. I mean, our inhalation and the exhalation combined together should be at least 10 seconds. It could be more than that, but it should at least be 10 seconds. Like I do it now, the inhalation. If you could see me, this is my inhalation. This is my exhalation. And whenever I'm doing this inhalation and exhalation, though my eyes are open, my focus is on the heart. I feel that I'm breathing in from my heart. It's like as if I have got small nose and I try to breathe from my heart. If you try to breathe from your heart, you don't take faster breaths. You take slower breaths. So that's the key here, to take slower and longer breaths for 5 minutes, till the time you sense that okay, you got connected. Till that time, maybe 5 minutes or more. That's not a problem. Then the second step, once you're really able to feel the connection with your heart, the second step is to think of a past memory, any memory. It could be anything. Pick one. Visiting a beautiful place, or being spending time with your loved ones. Could be anything. What you felt at that time. You felt very joyful, you felt elevated, right? You felt wonderful. So try to get that same feeling as if it is happening. It's like they say fake it until you make it. So it's that what we are doing now. We really feeling that it is happening. If it is really happening at this moment, how we feel again. If you are at this moment, if you are visiting that beautiful place, how, what is that feeling that we feel in our heart? We try to feel it in this present. It might not be possible immediately. For me, it took a couple of sessions, 4 to 5 sessions, to get that feeling, because it was not happening to me immediately. But I tried to do that. I tried to recollect that past memory. What was that feeling at that time? I tried to feel the same gratitude and happiness, whatever it is, any positive emotion. So I tried to feel it. And we have to sustain it for a couple of more minutes. We can feel it, but we will lose it initially. But to sustain it, it will take some time, and try to do that. And eventually, I'm sure, every time whenever I have more and more thoughts, I try to do this heart coherence, and then anapanasati I go. I have seen drastic reduction in the thoughts. So definitely that will make a difference. There is this Heart Math Institute which has conducted experiment on the heart coherence, where they have experimented on 11,000 people. After practicing heart coherence technique for just for 6 to 7 weeks, it is even published in the internet. If you can go and see, they have seen 50% people, 50% of the anxiety issues have got reduced, and their quality has increased. Their sleep quality has increased by 60 to 70%, and they were the stress levels were decreased by 39 to 40%. So all these were experiments, practical experiments, where they have measured before and after heart coherence. So it really makes a difference. It's just that we have to be consistent. Maybe a couple of more 10 minutes, 20 minutes we can dedicate in a day, and try to do it 2 times or 3 times a day, and definitely we'll be able to see good results. So this is what is called heart coherence. And yoga nidra, the difference between yoga nidra and astral travel, I the knowledge that I have, I will share with you. But again, I can talk to senior masters and get more knowledge related to it, and I can share it with you through Malika Garu aunty. So yoga nidra is just a body relaxation technique. We Whenever we are not relaxed, we will not be able to focus on our breath. Even though we focus on our breath, since our body is not relaxed, fully relaxed, we don't get connected to that soul inside. So yoga nidra is basically a relaxation technique, is what I would say. You relax your toes, each and every body part. You focus on that and you relax it. If you focus on that particular body part and if you relax it, that makes a lot of difference. That's where yoga nidra comes into the picture. And the astral travel, it is, we have 7 bodies, we know that, right? So astral travel is, astral body is another body that we have apart from this physical body. So with that astral body, whenever we receive high energies, when we fully relax, we come out of our physical body, and we will be able to travel to many places, and we'll be able to see our physical body also. There are so many people, scientists, who have done these experiments, and they have written so many books on this astral body experiences. So it's like you are there, you're physically here, you are not moving, you are into meditation, but your astral body will come out. It has got all the body parts. It's not like it just kind of a soul. It has got hands, it has got legs. You can really feel it. One day, what happened in my meditation, I received lots of energy and I was vibrating. Even though I feel that I'm vibrating, my physical body is not vibrating. It's still only. So I felt that I'm vibrating, and hands and hands came out. I thought, maybe did I open my hands and I touched my that hands, I touched my body. I can really feel that it's not my physical hand. It's not the same touch. It's a different touch. Then I realized, okay, it's the astral body that tried to come out. It fully did not come out, but a part of it came out, and that's what I'm feeling at the moment. That's what I felt. So like astral travel, like I said, astral body, when it comes out and when it's wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, you can do. So that's what is called astral travel. So there is a difference. There's no similarity between yoga nidra and astral travel. Yoga nidra is just a body relaxation technique where you relax your physical body, and astral travel is when you come out of your physical body and you go to different places. I know that I only answered 5 to 10%, but there are so much of knowledge out there. This is what I'm able to recollect at the moment. But like I said, I will get the more idea, information, and I will pass it on to you, Auntie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You explained very well, Gayatri. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So again, going back to heart coherence, I think I'm putting it as it has 3 steps. One is a breathing slowly, slow inhalation and exhalation, and then feel as though you are breathing from your heart. That is second one. Once that is established, you go to your a memory that happened in the past, a happy memory, and stay with that feeling as long as you can.
Yes.
That's it.
Right. That's right. Yes.
Okay, friends. So remember these 3 steps, right? I'll put them on the group as well later on. Yes. Any more questions?
Hi, Gayatri. Hi, I'm Lata speaking. Hi.
Hi,
You know, hi, good morning. When it was a wonderful session, I just have a small doubt. When we start this Anapanasati meditation, do we need to relax our body fully first, or shall we just straightly go to the meditation breathing thing?
It is good to relax our body. We have to sit comfortable. Our focus should not shift into any other body part, like, because it's not relaxed. So I suggest, I fully relax. I put lots of pillows on my back so that my back does not pain. My focus does not go there. So I relax my body first before I do the Anapanasati meditation. And it's important to relax our body. Otherwise, we will not be able to focus on our breath, right?
Okay. So it's just relaxing like head to forehead, like that we can start thinking and do relaxation, is it? Or
Yeah, just quick relaxation. Yeah. Initially, it will take maybe 5 minutes for you that, okay, my head is now relaxed. My, my chest area relaxed, my legs, toes relaxed. All those things for you to feel, it will take little time initially, but eventually, just within 1 minute, you can relax yourself. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Actually, today I felt very chest heaviness today. This is the first time I'm experiencing. This is one of the things happen in meditation, or I thought I couldn't breathe actually for some time. I don't know whether it is a new one or I don't know.
Is it when you are doing heart coherence, or when you are doing
Actually,
Anapanasati?
from the beginning itself, today I started noticing actually. I don't know.
Okay, so usually it is one of the meditation experiences, what I say, but definitely if you have such issues when you are not able to breathe, maybe definitely I would suggest to maybe come out of the meditation and try to relax yourself more. But
Okay.
feeling heaviness, feeling light, all our meditation experiences where we receive lots of cosmic energy, and I have seen a couple of my friends, they felt as if they gained lots and lots of weight, and they expanded like this. So that's what they felt. For me, I always felt light, that I'm not existing at all. That's what I felt in my meditation. Feeling heaviness is and feeling light, both are meditation experiences. But definitely, Andy, like you said, you're not able to breathe and it was difficult for you, then I would, in that case, I would suggest that you focus on your chest area and you relax yourself first. Instead of focusing on your breath, you try to relax yourself, that okay, my I'm relaxing, and my chest area, I'm able to breathe properly. And I'll just try to give some kind of affirmations and try to relax yourself. Once you think that you're relaxed, and again you can start your breathing, Andy.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Such a wonderful positive session. I really felt I should not ask too much negative, but when you said you think about a beautiful thing happened to you, I was really struggling to think all the negative things are coming to me. What I have to, when I felt so happy, I thought really thinking for 5 minutes, but assumed something and started thinking I am feeling happy. I don't want to share. I was waiting till until now because such a wonderful positive session happened so far, and even I couldn't think what happened to me for for a beautiful moment which I couldn't recollect. I
That's
was
so.
hesitant to ask the question.
No, that's okay. That's completely okay. That has happened with me also in my first session. The same thing. When they asked to think, what should I think? I was thinking only, I did not feel it. But I learned the technique. And later I had this 2 to 3 things. I always, whenever, but at that time, actually, whenever I hug my child, I feel elevated. So that's what I try to connect to. But like I said, during my first session, I was also thinking, because which one I should think. I had this so many things. So which one I should pick? I was thinking on that instead of focusing on the heart. That has happened with me also. That's very natural, Andy. But like I said, now that you know the technique, you can pick 2 to 3 where you feel very get connected to, where you feel very happy. Next time when you do the heart coherence, you know what to think of. Try to connect to that, and definitely you will be able to do more and more connection with your heart, and then I'm sure you will progress in your meditation, Andy. But it's very natural to think. That happened with me also. It's not negative.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a question in the chat. Does it need to be same nice thought or different thoughts every time?
It can be same. It can be same. I have 2 to 3 of my past memories. I try to connect to one of them, depending on the day. So it can be same. It's just that it's not. It does not matter what we think. That what that matters is what we feel in our heart at that moment. By thinking of which, whatever we feel in our head, that's what is matters. Because our mind cannot differentiate between whether it is happening or whether you are thinking. So that's what we are taking the advantage of, and we try to get that positive emotion, however we get it, uh, through whichever thought we get it. That's important. The love that we feel, the vibration that we feel, we always have to vibrate in a higher frequencies. We always have to try to do that for us to progress in our spiritual journey, even to attain our material success. Like I said, I was vibrating, and I cannot say that this is what is made that plan A successful, but 99% of the time everybody know that that would fail and that has succeeded. And secondly, like I said, that I was able to receive something. I was able to because I was doing continuously for 2 hours, I could vibrate in that frequency and I received something in that frequency. So this is what happens. Basically, the feeling and emotions are important, however we get it. I hope I answered the question, Andy.
Yes, Gayatri, thank you.
Thank you.
Friends, anybody has any Anything to express or anything to ask?
Hello, Gayatri Garu.
Hello, Andy. Namaste.
Hi, Namaste, Andy. This is Triveni. Just I have a quick question for you. How do we experience the flow of cosmic energy into our body? Do we feel any physical experiences while having that energy into our body?
Yes.
This is a curious question for me right from the beginning. I don't know if this is a valid question or not. Just I want to ask you that one.
Yeah, thank you for asking, Andy. Very good question. A very good question. Even I had the same doubt that in my initial days of my meditation journey, pyramid masters, they used to guide us through the meditation, and they used to say that we are receiving energies, but somehow I was not able to feel it. I could not feel it. They say that we are receiving wonderful energy, but I was not able to feel it. At that time, I used to think that I am not receiving the energies.
Yeah.
But it's the same time where I got this past life vision. Because after I joined the meditation, I took the 40 days challenge. Within 40 days to 50 days, this DMS UK event has happened, and I have seen this past life. You get connected to your past life and you come out of your body only when you have lots and lots of cosmic energy, only when you receive lots and lots of cosmic energy. That's when it is happens. At the time I used to think, but then I believed that okay, even though I did not feel that I'm receiving cosmic energy, because I was not able to feel that subtle energy, my body is not yet tuned to feel it, but my body is receiving it, is what I believed at that time. Okay, sometimes even now, Andy, one thing, please make a note that even though our body is not tuned to feel such subtle energies, because we cannot feel the air is there. How many times we feel the air touching us? We cannot feel it, but it is still touching us. So that's exactly the same thing. The energy is so subtle that we might not feel that we are receiving energies. But whenever there is no thought, we are receiving. There is energy is always there. It's not like whenever we do meditation, energy starts coming in. It's always there. It's just that we are not able to receive it because of so many thoughts that are going in our mind. When we go into thoughtless state, automatically we start receiving the energy. That's the logic. So, but we definitely if you ask me, have you felt energies all the time? No, but I have felt it couple of times in my meditation, where I received because whenever I sit into meditation early in the morning, sometimes I feel like waking up after 30-40 minutes. Sometimes I sat continuously for 2.5 hours to 3 hours in the same meditation session. In that, whenever I sit longer hours, in those longer hours, I have done the astral travel and I felt energy. I felt that I'm receiving energy. It's like as if your every cell in your body is vibrating to that energy. That's what you feel. You feel as if you are vibrating like this, but you don't vibrate. If anybody sees you meditating, they don't see you physical body moving, but you can feel that, you can sense that vibration in your body. So that's what happened with me sometimes, but all the time, if you ask me, no, I don't feel it. My body is not yet tuned to identify or to feel that subtle energy that my it is receiving. I think I need to do more and more. With more and more practice, we'll be able to feel it. That's where we develop third eye and other things, and that's when you become sensitive more and more to energy. If you are sensitive more and more, you'll be able to feel it.
Yeah, initially I thought so, because we may not feel it, but definitely we are getting it. That's the belief I had in the beginning. But I'm very curious about it. Do we physically feel it,
We
or
physically feel it.
would
Yes.
it be different experiences for different persons, or what it would be? How could it be the feeling physically? That's what I wanted to ask. So, and one more quick question, Gayatri. When we are doing the meditation, there will be very few minutes where we are completely thoughtless. We will be completely mostly occupied, especially me. I will be flooded with thoughts, as you said, and only few minutes I'll be focusing on into the breathing. So we receive that cosmic energy only in those specific moments where we focus on the breath, or it is not like that. Entire session will be we are receiving the cosmic energy. What did you understand what I mean to say? When
I
we are
understand.
focusing on the breath, only that time we receive the energy, the cosmic energy, or it is not like that. During the entire meditation session, we will receive the energy. I feel it if we are thoughtless state and we are completely focusing on the breath. That's when we receive the energy. When we are flooded with the thoughts, we are into the thoughts. Then there will not be much effective receival of cosmic energy. That's what I feel. Whether I'm not right or not, I don't know. Just please clarify, please.
Yes. Yes, I agree with you, Andy. I agree with you that whenever, see, for example, let's say that I'm doing a meditation. I've started, I closed my eyes and I started doing the observing the normal and natural breath. Between, for example, in 1 minute, I got one thought and I cut the thought and I come back to normal breath. And after some time, I got another thought. Okay. It's just that I got thoughts, but there is a gap in between. In that gap, we receive that energy. Basically, these are thoughts which block the cosmic energy come into our body. When we sleep, when we go into that thoughtless state, Turiya Avastha is what they say, is when we receive energy because we don't have thoughts in that state. Like you said, between every thought, whenever there is a gap, whenever we go into thoughtless state, that's when we receive energy. Basically, the logic is whenever, even for 1 second, if you go into thoughtless state, you don't need to be in thoughtless state for 10 minutes continuously to receive energy. Even if for 1 minute, if you go into thoughtless state, we receive energy. It is our thoughts basically that is blocking the energy to come into our body. If we can control our thoughts, if we can make them empty, we will definitely receive energy. So like you said, you definitely receive energy whenever you are in the thoughtless state continuously for some time. But even between your thoughts, whenever you are in thoughtless state, that's also happens. If you observe, it's not like continuously every second you are getting the thought. It's like you get a thought and then there is a gap and then you get another thought. So in that gap again we are receiving energy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gayatri. It was really wonderful session. You have shared many of your experiences and very nice heart coherent session about that topic. Also, it is very much interesting topic of heart coherence. I want to know more about it. I want to read. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for the wonderful session.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Really, it's a wonderful opportunity to connect with you all. It's like really very nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To add on to our question, Triveni and Gayatri, I do feel energies like even though nothing, I haven't experienced any major things, but I do feel energies, the cosmic energy. But it did not happen instantly. It took a while for me to notice that energy. How it started was my head was heavy and I started feeling tingly feeling, sometimes it's only limited to the head and then I feel it all over the body. So whenever I sit in the meditation, I look for that thing. Then I know I'm receiving that cosmic energy, and yeah, I try to maintain that. And eventually, it's I'm experiencing more and more. Like I could not explain, but it's like I feel the energies. So it started with the tingly feeling. So if you are experiencing that, it might be the cosmic energy. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Gayatri. And yeah.
Thank you, Malika Garu. Yes, and you're right that even initially I could not feel it, but later, whenever I go into deeper meditative state, I started feeling it. You're right, and thank you for sharing your experience. Also, it's so nice to know. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, friends. Anybody wants to ask anything, or shall we close for today? Gayatri Garu, you had given us so much of your time and you shared so much of knowledge. It's really wonderful to hear you.
Thank
And yeah, if possible, we'll have a full session on heart coherence one day.
Definitely, we'll have one full session on heart coherence. It will be maybe we'll do heart coherence practice along with the session. It will be maybe 1 hour session we can keep, and it will be wonderful.
Yes, we have only 2 weeks left for our 40 days. So I
Maybe
think,
after 40 days, we can definitely people,
yeah,
continue this.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
please.
yes, yes. Thank you very much, friends.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mallika, and thank you, Gayatri garu.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, everyone. I thank each one of you. It really feel very nice to connect with you all and to share whatever the knowledge that I have. It's really a wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And please start practicing heart coherence 5 minutes every day, if possible.
Thank you, Gayatri Garu. Thank you, Mallika Garu.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you, Gayatri and Mallika. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
Good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri garu. Mallika, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Gayatri.
Thank you.
And
Andy.
do you feel that energy vibration all the time? Like before you only you do when you do astral travel, or are you feeling vibration all the time?
Sometimes what happens, Andy, this is especially I experienced it astral travel only. Okay. So what happens sometimes I feel that vibration and the vibration stops. I was like, okay, I'm now coming, I'm trying to come out of my body, but then nothing happens. Okay. Most of the time, whenever before I do astral travel, my body, as if whenever we sit on a flight and when flights try to take off, the vibration that we get in our body, if you see, it's the same vibration that I try to feel it that I get in my body also. But not all the time. Sometimes I don't have any vibrations, but I do the astral travel. So
Okay.
it's not all the time, but most of the time, whenever I tried during initial time, whenever I was very much determined that okay, I have to do this at least once, and I was practicing yoga nidra every day, I used to get these vibrations, and I used to get excited. That excitement again used to stop me from the astral travel. Again, we have to be balanced. Actually, if we feel more excited, we'll not be able to do astral travel. Later, I got to know that. Yeah, so that used to happen, Andy.
Yeah, from last 2-3 weeks, I'm feeling the vibrations continuously in my body whenever I sit meditation. I'm waiting for something happen, or I want it to stop, but it's not going anywhere. I'm just feeling vibration. Some days it's very high vibrations, and sometimes it's very subtle. Yeah, but I'm feeling those vibrations. I'm not sure what's happening in me. Is it something related to health or?
No, definitely not health. Definitely not health.
Yeah.
But it's so wonderful that you are able to feel energies like that continuously. I don't get that continuously, and it very rarely I get to feel it. But it's so wonderful that you are so much tuned. Maybe you are doing lots and lots of meditation practice, so you are so much tuned. Your body is so much tuned that it is able to identify that kind of subtle energy movements within your body. But it's a sign that you are about to do astral travel. Maybe it'll take little more time for you, with some instructions or guidance from Prabodh master or someone, but definitely this is a sign that you are about to do astral travel, Andy.
Okay, yeah, as long as it's a good thing, I'm happy to go ahead. But
It's definitely a good thing.
I have that doubt in my mind, Yes, yeah. Okay, I'll keep continue doing my meditation until I know I'll receive help in some form or other. Yes.
Definitely we will receive one day meditation. Like I said, I was very much fearful. Whenever I close, I used to imagine things. Okay, now it's like the darkness is what I like most, with little light or no light at all. And I'm not scared because I know that meditation, whenever I'm in meditation, I'm being watched by astral masters. We have 2 astral masters. Everybody has 2 astral masters. So we are being taken care by astral masters. Nothing will happen to us. Why? What will happen? We have the physical body. Other beings, they don't even have the physical body. What they can do to us? Nothing happens like that. We have a universal law. Everything in the universe is subjected to that law. Nothing happens to you unless until you have done something wrong to other person, right? So I had developed this strong faith and belief in all these things, and the fear has gone.
Yes.
It's completely gone.
Yes, yeah. Even I believe that we are vibrating with higher energy, and our vibrations are very high. whereas those negative things all have lower
Low energy.
vibrations, and yeah, they cannot even touch us. That's what I feel, and with that faith, I'm telling myself to do
Yes,
go on
that's
adventures. Yes, it
that's
can
right,
happen.
and
Yeah.
that's right. Earlier, I was never alone in my life, even for once. I never slept alone. I used to, my father and my mother in between, I used to sleep. I was like that. So, yes, but all the fears are gone. So, meditation has transformed my life completely. Now it's
Yes,
like it's a magic wand in my hand, and I will never let go of it, no matter what.
But your experiences are I can relate to your experience because it's like it sounds natural, like not able to feeling energies and not able to do first time connection, all these things. It's happening to me as well. I am also not in a position to connect to anything in the first instant. I'm
Yeah.
slowly developing these things.
Yes.
So yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mallika garu. Thank you so much for this
Oh, my
opportunity.
phone is pinging
Very
a lot today. Everybody is sending messages, I think,
okay. Okay.
with the gratitude. We had a wonderful session today.
Yeah,
Yes.
Andy.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Malika.
Mallika garu. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. You too. Bye.